Of course, we are very happy to celebrate our first win in a tournament in such atmosphere and an incredible crowd. Both fans, they did something amazing who helped for sure the team to perform. Probably not the best basketball game, but in terms of intensity, it was an incredible fight. Very proud the way we respond, because of course their physicality since the beginning of the game has a clear mission to destroy our system and to play very hard, borderline with fouls. Something that little by little was destroying our calm and our focus, but I'm very happy that the team found the resources to respond, and starting from an amazing defensive effort, we changed completely the inertia of the game since the last possessions. So I believe a very exciting game to watch, to coach, despite probably according also with our shooting percentage. If you stop at the numbers, you will say, wow, this is how is possible to win a game with such a percentage. It's one more time, prove that that with the effort you can. And that's why I really wish that we will one day combine such an effort with a better, and a sharper night on shooting.
Okay, thank you, Luka. Kristaps, can you give us a comment, please?
There's no more questions left for you, I think, after this speech, no? Yeah, as Coach said, it was a hard fought game. The atmosphere was unbelievable. Maybe not the prettiest game from us, but I think for the fans enjoy this kind of game where it's a battle, back and forth. We definitely have a lot of room to improve. Our efficiency was not there from three. So we have a lot of room to improve, but overall it was a fun game to be a part of, and I'm just happy that we came out with a win.
Thank you. In the front here, the second row, rather.
Edinas Jablonskis, Basket News. I have a question for Kristaps. As you mentioned, amazing atmosphere tonight, and throughout your career you saw some intense games. So how would you compare it tonight to the NBA Finals, for example?
Yeah, it's the intensity is there for sure. The intensity is there here in every game. It's for some reason it feels more, I don't know, tighter. The court feels tighter. Maybe because I have 7 turnovers or whatever. That's why I'm blaming it on the court. But I think because the intensity and sometimes the basketball can get just a bit chaotic. It's important to slow down, and in these high intensity games where it's so loud you can't hear anything, there's, bigger chance for something to go wrong. So I think, it's even extra important to keep a cool head in this kind of environment, but to compare it, it's both high level intensities, and those are the best kind of games to be a part of as a player.
Good evening, Christian Dilan, sportsens.com. A question to Kristaps. Throughout your career, opponents have always tried playing physically against you, holding you, grabbing your hands, etc. How have you managed to adapt to this throughout your career? Because I think today we saw it on a different level.
Yeah, no, I'm used to it. No, you could see that it's a battle for me to even set a screen, let's say, right? I have to be smart. There's times I need to battle that, but there's times I need to use my speed and just move and I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say something, but overall I just have to be smart. I have to be smart and use sometimes the aggressiveness against them, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's it. I've seen all kinds of defenses now, and I think I'm good at adapting. But even with that, we have the coaching staff. They're giving me something that they see that maybe I'm not doing, or I need to roll on this situation, or I need to try to slip the screen here and there. So they're giving us the answers, and we're just executing.
Right here.
Hello, good evening. Nikola Stojkovic, Motorsport. Question for Mr. Banki. The next game is against Serbia. Your guys probably lost a lot of energy today, so will it be enough for tomorrow's game, since it's going to be one of the biggest clashes of this group?
Okay, we are here to play every night. We expect such an intense game, no matter what. We were conscious of the schedule from the beginning. That's why I believe we did an excellent job during the preparation, also to prepare physically the player to recover energy as fast as possible. Our staff is working at 24/7, and let's hope that tonight also the level of opponents will give the extra energy to compete. Of course, I understand we are facing an unbelievable team with a huge and deep rotation. Yesterday they used Guduric as a 12th player in the rotation. So just to give you an example of the arsenal you have, but they have. But from our side, nothing changed. I mean, we are totally focused, going game by game. The first performance and first loss against Turkey create a lot of tension tonight. Both teams were coming from a tough loss, and both teams want to show their ambition and their desire to bounce back after such games. So that's why I believe we don't spend a lot, not only energy, physically energy, but also mental energies, because the last 48 hours were not easy.
Okay, go ahead.
Matis Timofejevs, Latvian TV. Question for Kristaps. Kristaps, did you feel more comfortable tonight because ball was in your hands pretty much in this game? Pretty often.
I mean, they were playing pretty small, no? So we had to take advantage of that if I'm on the floor. And I think the coaching staff did a great job of recognizing that and kind of running some sets for me to get the ball early. And yeah, we tried to take advantage of it, you know. It still wasn't perfect, but I think it was a step in the right direction. I was, you know, much better today also, comparing to the first game, which I expected from myself. And I look forward to being even better going forward.
Good evening to everyone. Marko Vuletić, Sportinho. Question for Coach. Coach Banki, you said that you're hoping that one day you will get a combination of a good shot percentage and intensity like tonight. Do you think that combination can help you tomorrow if you get it against Serbia?
Every night, not only tomorrow, every night. But of course, we talk about a team who has unbelievable qualities. So it's not easy to... You know, I think for tonight, for more than 10 minutes, we kept Estonia in 0 points. I don't know exactly how many minutes, probably you know numbers better than me. It was just a feeling that, okay, we were not so better, because I think we scored 2 or 3, something like that. So it was more a football game than a basketball game. But, you know, of course, that is connected also with the quality of the players when there is on a court such a type of physicality. But when you look at their roster, they are familiar with that. They are naturally born to play physical basketball. So I believe that in a long term, I believe that that type of basketball takes a lot of energy. I don't know if one day we will combine, because what Chris said is 100% truth. Despite the intensity, despite the pressure, because we have to be honest, we really feel the pressure trying to make this unbelievable country, these unbelievable people, these unbelievable fans happy. We feel the responsibility to honor the privilege to be here and to have their support. But on the other hand, we recognize also the level of opponent. Games are extremely tough. Every team can beat everybody. And that's why I believe that cost also in terms of lucidity is difficult. We all, I believe tonight, almost 80% of our threes were completely open with a lot of room. I will say kind of a practice shot, but it's also true that all the conditions I just mentioned make the basketball heavier and make the rim smaller. So that's something that we don't have to forget. This is a sport, is a man's sport. I mean, there are person inside, so you have to combine the emotional part and the technical part. And sometimes mistakes are also connected with the tons of pressure you have. And tonight both teams felt the pressure to take their first win because both teams knew that they can. And so I don't know if one day we will, but I know that such a type of game usually takes a lot of lucidity and sharpness, take away a lot of lucidity and sharpness. And tomorrow will be some more.
I just wanted to take a question or two in Latvian for Kristaps, if anybody do you have a...
Also for me, I'm good.
And also Latvian for Luka, or Italian even?
Kristapam tad latviski gan pirmajā spēlē, gan tev, gan Dāvim, gan arī šodien varbūt ne tā labākā metiena diena no tālās distances. Kā tu redzi, kā šo varētu uzlabot turpmākajās spēlēs, jo arī tas, ko treneris tikko minēja, ka lielākā daļa metiena ir bijuši labas kvalitātes?
Jā, man iekšā nav varianti. Mums jau ir, tā kā treneris teica, ir reāli kvalitīvu metienu mums. Vienkārši jāmet iekšā, reāli vienkārši jāmet iekšā. Nezinu, tur nav īsti kaut kāds izskaidrojums. Ja? Es domāju, ka Dāvs ir tipisks spēlētājs. Labi, viņam bieži vien ir grūtāk metieni nekā mums pārējiem, bet viņš ir tāds, kas, ja viņš iekarst, mēs ļoti labi zinām, uz ko viņš ir spējīgs. Ja? Tā kā es domāju, ka tas tikai laika jautājums, kad Dāvs parādīs, kad tad, kad viņš iekarst, tad varbūt kaut kas ļoti jaudīgs.
Okay, one more in Latvian.
Kristap, rītā iespējams tev jāspēlē pret pasaulē labāko basketbolistu. Tas ir duels, ko tu tā kā augsti pret viņu spēlēt aizsardzībā, tieši uzņemties to lomu aizsardzībā spēlēt pret viņu, vai tev tas nav tik būtisks, tu esi gan pret viņu spēlēs. Jo nav jau ko zaudēt, ja tu noseks, būs viss forši tur, viss leposies, bet ja nesanāks, viņš ir labākais pasaulē, ko darīt. Tā kā nav ko zaudēt.
Jā. Nē, skaidrs. Tas kaut kāds izaicinājums ir, tas ir ļoti grūti ar viņu tur cīnīties, ja. Es jau esmu to, mēs jau vairākus gadus tur viens par otru spēlējam visu laiku, un es pazīstu viņu labi, viņš man pazīst labi, tā kā tas ir skaidrs, ka viegli nebūs, un ar tādu kaut kādu basketbolu prātu, kā viņam, tur vajag vairākus cilvēkus, tur vajag palīdzības, tur vajag visu kaut ko tā kā būs mums ko pacīnīties rīt ar viņu, un tā kā tu teici, mums ir iespēja, uztaisīt kaut ko interesantu, un varbūt kaut kā pārsteigt, tā kā uz to arī jāiet.
One more question in English.
Kristaps, speaking of tomorrow, if my numbers are right, you faced Nikola Jokic in the NBA 14 times. So what do you think will need to be done tomorrow to at least contain him,
It's not possible. I don't think so. This guy is a mastermind of basketball, So we'll do our best for sure. We'll do our best. We'll try to, make it as difficult as we can for him. But we have a great challenge. We have a great opportunity also, and that's it. We're going to leave it all out there and try to, fight with this guy.
Luka, do you want to say anything else? You okay? All right. Thank you very much, everybody.